You are awesome, and you're back.
I'm Dan, this is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go, woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy. Counterpart TV show. We watched the second episode of Counterpart, and I had so many questions after the first one, but now I'm just like, man, Evil Emily, man, what is your game? So we got to know both Howards a little bit better. We got to know Evil Emily a little bit better. I'm calling her Evil Emily. She's from the other side. She is the one that is not comatose. So technically, she's the only Emily we know. Which means that technically, our Emily, who's comatose, could also be Evil Emily. Because we don't know she's good. We just know that Howard is this loving man who probably makes her a better person. On the other side, the divorce happened and she's dating a new guy. And she's a little bit evil because, what the hell, like, she just blindly followed an order to kill her ex-husband, Howard. Then she snoops on the guy and follows and uses his secret codes to go to the church and meet with the Pope to figure out what he's scheming. And she keeps grilling him. Then she, like, tells off her supervisors like she's running her own scheme. The operation on the other side is not running well. I mean, Howard goes over as a diplomat, but, like, he's just going willy-nilly, like, hours upon hours upon hours. They've got an assassin over there, Baldwin, and then she has to kill her own self. Other Baldwin, violinist, which Nadia, it sucks. That sucks. You can't kill yourself. That's just the worst. Like, we've been told that there is discourse on the 4th floor on the other side. And this is spilling over to them hiring out an assassin to make kills on our side. We're missing something big here. They dropped a little hint, you could have possibly missed it, that something happened like 10 years ago where our side just basically screwed over the other side. I think they're holding a grudge. I think whoever got screwed is now in power and is trying to reenact some sort of revenge. I hope it's not quite that simple, but Evil Emily is involved. Evil Emily is definitely, like, she's going to help Howard, but she's going to cause some major crap. I also think Comatose Emily is evil. And Comatose Emily, because there was a hit out on her, may actually be more evil and doing worse things than the known commodity Evil Emily. If you're a little bit confused, it's understandable. But basically, other Howard made the comment that we are all the same. You can't ignore your true self. Both Nadias were violinists. Neither one got over the death of the father when they let him pass away. Both Howards are badass people that want to just jump to action. Now, our Howard was in love and he kind of suppressed that and just dawdled along. But he can't help himself but get out of the car and go try to help and try to save people's lives. That's what other Howard does. So, if other Emily is Evil Emily, then Comatose Emily is probably evil as well. And she just, like, totally hid it all, and then our Howard had no clue because he was just naive and blindly in love. Whereas on the other side, she probably did something, he saw it, and then they got divorced. The two sides diverged in the woods, and now they are slightly different. But we're coming to realize that they're not quite as different as we may have been told. Yes, there are different buildings. Yes, these people are seemingly different personalities. They were shaped by a single choice or two and their environments thereafter. However, deep inside, because they started as the same person and had the same history, this was 30 years ago. If I'm dating myself, I would have split in my childhood as well. Therefore, you are the same person. You have the same passions. You have the same loves and hates and tics and the same things that you don't do well and the things that you excel at. Both Nadias could have been badass assassins or violinists. Both Howards are going to be great at whatever they do. It's still rather unclear. Evil Emily is like scheming up a storm. I think she's going to get somebody murdered rather quickly here. Now, we haven't met the other side counterparts to our Howard's bosses yet. I think that's going to happen rather quickly. I think Emily is going to... Sorry, Evil Emily, because I don't want to confuse with Comatose Emily. I think she's going to go and really, like, work the system to try to delve down. Okay, who's ordering the kills on the other side? Why are they covering it up? Who's trying to murder other Howard? And, like, how does this guy, Pope, keep granting him these expeditions, these diplomatic missions, like over and over and over? He keeps getting granted these trips to the other side, correct? But his bosses are not overseeing him at all. Like, is he his own boss? Is he so far up the food chain that no one tells him what to do? Because our Howard gets bossed around like crazy. Now, I don't know. I don't trust evil Emily. We shouldn't trust evil Emily. But who can we trust? Because the other side's not all bad, and I don't think that everyone on our side is particularly good. There's a massive conspiracy going on here because we all have our counterparts, and we are all like one another. Subscribe for more Counterpart, because I'll be doing videos every week reacting to this crazy badass science fiction show. And comment below with your questions, comments. What do you think evil Emily's real plan is? Counterpart TV show. Tune back in.
More from Mandy and Dan
On BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.